Superfluous spending control. Strategies to identify and reduce unnecessary expenses. Have you ever looked at your bank balance and thought, where does all my money go? The answer often lies in small, sneaky expenses, or superfluous spending that chip away at your savings without you realizing. What if I told you that cutting back on just $10 of unnecessary expenses each day could save you over $3,600 in a year? Imagine what you could do with that money: pay off debt, build savings, or invest in your future. It's possible, and today I'll show you how. In this video, you'll learn how to 1. Identify unnecessary expenses draining your wallet. 2. Understand why these expenses happen. 3. Apply simple strategies to reduce spending. 4. Redirect that money toward meaningful financial goals. Grab a notebook, like this video if you're ready to take control of your finances, and let's get started. Understanding superfluous spending. First, let's understand what superfluous expenses really are. These are costs that aren't essential for survival or your long-term goals, but they creep into daily habits and steal resources that could be better used elsewhere. Impulse purchases. Ever bought something just because it was on sale? That's a classic example. Unused subscriptions, gym memberships, streaming services, or apps you rarely use. Frequent indulgences. Your daily $5 coffee or snacks may seem harmless, but they add up over time. Luxury goods, high-end items that offer no real advantage over cheaper alternatives. Recognizing these behaviors is the first step to taking control of your finances. The goal isn't to cut out everything fun, it's to spend with purpose. Why superfluous spending happens. To eliminate unnecessary expenses, we need to understand why they happen. 1. Emotional spending. Feeling stressed, shopping often feels like therapy, but this relief is temporary, and the costs can pile up. 2. Lack of planning. Without a budget, it's easy to overspend on things you don't need. 3. Social pressures. Trying to keep up with friends or trends often leads to unplanned expenses. 4. Marketing influences. Sales promotions and discounts can trick you into thinking you're saving money even when you're not. 5. Convenience spending. Opting for food delivery instead of cooking at home because it's easier in the moment. Strategies to identify superfluous spending. Strategies to identify superfluous spending. Here's how to uncover where your money is slipping away. 1. Track all expenses. For 30 days, write down everything you spend. Use a notebook or apps like Mint or YNAB. At the end, categorize spending into essentials and non-essentials. 2. Differentiate wants vs needs. Ask yourself, do I need this or just want it? Apply the 24-hour rule: delay purchases by a day to see if you still feel they're necessary. 3. Audit subscriptions. List all your monthly subscriptions. Cancel the ones you don't actively use, or share accounts to save money. 4. Monitor small purchases. Those $3 bottled waters or daily coffee runs can total hundreds over time. Find affordable alternatives like brewing coffee at home. Practical strategies to reduce superfluous spending. Once you've identified your superfluous expenses, it's time to cut them down. 1. Create a realistic budget. Use the 50-30-20 rule. Owe 50% for needs: housing, utilities, groceries. Owe 30% for wants: entertainment, dining out. Owe 20% for savings and debt repayment. 2. Try a no-spend challenge. Commit to 1 month of no non-essential spending. Focus only on necessities. 3. Use cash-only spending. Withdraw a set amount of cash for discretionary spending each week. Once it's gone, you're done spending. 4. Reduce impulse buying. Stick to shopping lists and avoid browsing online stores or malls unless you need something specific. 5. Limit dining out. Cook meals at home and plan weekly menus to avoid last-minute food delivery. 6. Be a smart consumer. Use discounts and cashback strategically for planned purchases, not as excuses to buy things you don't need. 7. Declutter and sell unused items. Go through your belongings and sell items you no longer use. Use the money to boost savings or pay off debt. Redirect savings to important goals. Now that you've saved money, let's put it to good use. 1. Build an emergency fund. Save 3-6 months worth of expenses to protect yourself from unexpected costs. 2. Pay off debt. Use methods like the debt snowball or avalanche to pay off high-interest debts faster. 3. Invest for the future. Consider investing in stocks, bonds, real estate, or retirement accounts. Trusted platforms like Binance or Bybit can help you diversify. 4. Save for long-term goals. Whether it's buying a home, funding education, or taking a dream vacation, set up a dedicated savings account for each goal. To maintain your financial progress, adopt a frugal mindset. 1. Practice gratitude. Focus on what you have rather than chasing what you don't. 2. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Resist the urge to spend more as your income increases. 3. Set clear goals. Having financial goals keeps you motivated and disciplined. 4. Surround yourself with supportive influences. Engage with friends or communities who value financial responsibility. Taking control of gastos superfluos isn't about deprivation, it's about aligning your spending with what truly matters. By identifying and reducing unnecessary expenses, you free up resources to achieve financial security, pay off debt, and build long-term wealth. Start small, stay consistent, and celebrate every milestone. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more personal finance tips, and comment below. What's the first expense you're cutting out this month? Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Strategies to identify superfluous spending. Once you've recognized that superfluous spending exists, the next step is to pinpoint where your money is slipping away. Here's how you can do that effectively. 1. Track all expenses. Start with a 30-day expense tracking challenge. Write down every single dollar you spend, no matter how small. You can use a simple notebook, a spreadsheet, or financial apps like Yanab, Mint, or Pocket Guard to keep everything organized. At the end of the month, categorize your spending into essentials, things like rent, utilities, groceries, and non-essentials, like dining out, entertainment, or shopping. Patterns will start to emerge, and you'll see where your money is leaking. 2. Differentiate wants vs needs. This one's simple but powerful. Before you make a purchase, ask yourself, do I need this, or do I just want it? If it's a want, try the 24-hour rule. Delay the purchase for a day and see if you still feel it's necessary. Often, the impulse to buy fades. 3. Conduct a subscription audit. Subscriptions are a major culprit of silent spending. Make a list of all your monthly subscriptions, streaming services, apps, gym memberships. Ask yourself, do I actually use this? Could I share this account with someone to split the cost? Cancel any subscriptions you don't actively use. 4. Monitor small, repeated expenses. Little purchases like daily coffee runs, bottled water, or snacks can silently eat away at your budget. Over time, these small expenses add up to hundreds, even thousands of dollars annually. Instead, find affordable alternatives. Brew coffee at home, carry a reusable water bottle, or plan snacks in advance. Practical strategies to reduce superfluous spending. Now that you've identified where your money is leaking, it's time to take action. These practical strategies will help you cut down on superfluous expenses without feeling deprived. 1. Create and follow a realistic budget. Start with a budgeting method that's easy to follow, like the 50-30-20 rule. 50% for needs, housing, groceries, utilities. 30% for wants, entertainment, dining out, and shopping. 20% for savings and debt repayment. This is your wealth building category. The key is to ensure your spending aligns with your financial priorities. Set aside time each month to review your budget and make adjustments. 2. Try a no-spend challenge. Here's a fun experiment. Commit to a no-spend month where you avoid all non-essential purchases. For 30 days, focus only on necessities like food, housing, and transportation. This isn't about deprivation, it's about resetting your spending habits. You'll be surprised how much money you can save when you're mindful of every dollar. 3. Use cash-only spending. Credit and debit cards make it too easy to overspend. Instead, try the cash envelope method. 1. Withdraw a set amount of cash each week for discretionary spending. 2. Divide it into envelopes labeled for specific categories, like dining out or entertainment. 3. Once the cash in an envelope is gone, that's it, no more spending in that category. 4. Plan and prioritize big purchases. Before making a big purchase like a new gadget, vacation, or luxury item, ask yourself, can I afford this without going into debt? Have I saved for this over several months? If the answer is no, reconsider whether it's truly important. Use a savings plan to break the cost into manageable chunks over time. 5. Reduce impulse buying. Impulse purchases are a budget killer. To combat this, stick to a shopping list. Before going to the store or shopping online, make a list and don't deviate from it. Avoid temptation. Unsubscribe from promotional emails and use browser extensions to block spending-related websites. 6. Limit dining out and food delivery. Cooking at home is one of the easiest ways to save money. Plan your meals weekly. This saves time and reduces the temptation to order takeout. Meal prep in advance. Batch cooking on weekends can make busy weekdays easier and cheaper. 7. Be a smart consumer. Spend smarter by using discounts and cashback apps, but only for planned purchases. Compare prices before buying anything, and always ask yourself, am I buying this because it's on sale, or because I actually need it? 8. Declutter and sell unused items. Take inventory of your belongings and sell things you no longer use like clothes, electronics, or furniture. Use platforms like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or local thrift shops. Use the proceeds to boost your savings or pay debt. This section outlines actionable strategies to empower viewers to make lasting changes in their spending habits. Let me know if you'd like to adjust this or move to the next section, redirecting savings to important goals. Now that you've cut down on unnecessary expenses, it's time to give your saved money a purpose. Redirecting those funds toward meaningful financial goals can help you build a stable and secure future. 1. Build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is your financial safety net. Start by saving 3-6 months' worth of living expenses to protect yourself from unexpected events like job loss, medical bills, or car repairs. Open a separate savings account for this purpose. Automate transfers to this account each month, even if it's just $50 or $1. It adds up quickly. 2. Pay off debts faster. Debt can hold you back from financial freedom. Use your extra funds to tackle debt head-on. Try the debt snowball method. Pay off smaller debts first to build momentum. Or use the debt avalanche method. Focus on debts with the highest interest rates first to save money over time. 3. Start investing for the future. Investing is key to growing your wealth. Consider these options. Stocks and bonds, great for building long-term wealth. Real estate, invest in property for rental income or capital gains. Retirement accounts, contribute to accounts like a 401k or IRA for tax benefits. Cryptocurrencies, for diversification, explore platforms like MEX, Bybit, or Binance. Start small, even if it's just $50 a month, and watch your investments grow over time. 4. Contribute to long-term goals. Think about your bigger dreams: buying a home, funding education, or taking a dream vacation. Redirect savings into specific goal-based accounts to keep you motivated and disciplined. For example, open a high-yield savings account for your house down payment. Set up an education fund if you're saving for your children's future. Use travel-specific accounts to plan and save for vacations. Redirecting savings isn't just about growing your money, it's about giving every dollar a purpose. This ensures your hard-earned money is working toward the life you truly want. 7. Cultivating a frugal mindset. Cutting expenses and saving money is just the beginning. To ensure lasting financial success, it's essential to develop a frugal mindset. This mindset helps you stay disciplined and make better decisions with your money, no matter your income level. 1. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, appreciate what you already do. This shift in mindset reduces the urge to spend on things you don't need and helps you feel content with less. Example: next time you're tempted to upgrade your phone, ask yourself, does my current one still serve its purpose? Focusing on what works well in your life can help curb unnecessary spending. 2. Avoid lifestyle inflation. As your income grows, it's tempting to upgrade your lifestyle, buying a bigger house, a nicer car, or splurging on luxury items. But this lifestyle inflation can keep you stuck in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Instead, maintain your current lifestyle while allocating extra income to savings, investments, or debt repayment. 3. Set clear financial goals. Having specific goals keeps you motivated and focused. Whether it's saving for a house, building an emergency fund, or planning for retirement, a clear goal acts as a guide for every spending decision you make. Tip: write your goals down and review them monthly to stay on track. 4. Surround yourself with supportive influences. Your environment plays a big role in shaping your habits. Surround yourself with people who value financial responsibility and share similar goals. Example: join online communities or forums focused on budgeting and saving, where members share tips and success stories to inspire and motivate you. Remember, being frugal isn't about deprivation, it's about prioritizing what truly matters to you. By cultivating this mindset, you'll make smarter financial choices effortlessly, ensuring long-term success. 8. Cultivating a frugal mindset. Saving money is a great start, but to truly transform your financial habits, you need to cultivate a frugal mindset. This doesn't mean being cheap, it's about being intentional and thoughtful with every dollar you spend. Here's how to make this shift. 1. Practice gratitude for what you have. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's meaningful. When you're grateful for what you already have, you naturally feel less compelled to chase every new gadget, trend, or luxury item. Example: instead of upgrading to the latest phone every year, reflect on how your current one meets your needs. Ask yourself, does this upgrade align with my goals, or is it just a desire for something new? Practical tip: start a gratitude journal. Each week, write down 3 things you appreciate that you already own or experience. This can reduce the urge to spend on unnecessary items. 2. Resist lifestyle inflation. As you earn more, it's easy to fall into the trap of upgrading your lifestyle. Bigger houses, nicer cars, and fancier vacations may seem like the natural next step, but this can lead to living paycheck to paycheck, no matter how much you earn. The frugal alternative: instead of increasing spending with every raise, keep your lifestyle steady and redirect the extra income to savings or investments. This way, you'll enjoy financial growth without feeling deprived. Example: let's say you get a $500 monthly raise. Allocate $400 to your savings and allow yourself to enjoy the remaining $100 guilt-free. 3. Define and commit to clear financial goals. Clarity brings purpose. When you have well-defined financial goals, every decision becomes easier because you know exactly what you're working toward. Goals like saving for a house, paying off debt, or retiring early can keep you motivated and disciplined. Practical tip: write down your goals and break them into actionable steps. For example, if you want to save $10,000 for a down payment, figure out how much you need to save monthly and make it automatic. 4. Surround yourself with financially responsible people. The people around you influence your habits more than you might think. Spending time with individuals who value financial responsibility can inspire you to make better decisions. Examples of supportive influences: join budgeting groups or follow personal finance influencers on social media. These communities are full of tips and success stories that can motivate you. Have honest conversations with friends about your financial goals. You might even inspire them to join your journey. 5. Redefine fun and rewards. Being frugal doesn't mean you can't enjoy life, it just means being creative about how you do it. Look for low-cost or free alternatives to the things you love. Examples: instead of dining out, host a potluck with friends. Swap expensive weekend activities for free events like hiking, picnics, or community festivals. Frugality isn't about saying no to everything, it's about saying yes to what matters most. By practicing gratitude, resisting lifestyle inflation, and surrounding yourself with the right influences, you'll not only save money but also gain a sense of financial freedom and clarity. 8. Conclusion and CTA: taking control of your finances isn't just about saving money, it's about reclaiming your power and aligning your spending with what truly matters to you. By identifying and reducing superfluous expenses, you've already taken a huge step toward financial freedom. Recap of key points: let's quickly recap the strategies we covered today. 1. Recognize superfluous spending habits, like impulse purchases or unused subscriptions. 2. Understand why these habits happen, from emotional triggers to marketing tactics. 3. Use practical strategies like budgeting, tracking expenses, and cutting back on dining out. 4. Redirect your savings to meaningful goals, like building an emergency fund or starting your investment journey. 5. Finally, cultivate a frugal mindset to sustain your progress and live with intention. Recap of key points: let's quickly recap the strategies we covered today. 1. Recognize superfluous spending habits, like impulse purchases or unused subscriptions. 2. Understand why these habits happen, from emotional triggers to marketing tactics. 3. Use practical strategies like budgeting, tracking expenses, and cutting back on dining out. 4. Redirect your savings to meaningful goals, like building an emergency fund or starting your investment journey. 5. Finally, cultivate a frugal mindset to sustain your progress and live with intention. Remember, this isn't about deprivation, it's about prioritizing what truly adds value to your life. Every dollar you save and invest is a step closer to the financial future you deserve. If you found this video helpful, Don't forget to like this video to show your support. Subscribe to the channel for more tips on budgeting, saving, and investing. Comment below and share one expense you're cutting out this month. I'd love to hear your ideas. Thanks for watching, and here's to building a life of financial clarity and control. See you in the next video.